I don't really know what to do with this.
In the realm of industry's future, two apprentices embark on a journey. Their path to becoming fabricators of Industry 4.0 unfolds. This is their story.
We used to MIG weld this with the Miller 350 that we had. We used to MIG weld these pucks, and now with the laser welder by Bison, it's so much simpler, much more of an intuitive process. It's also much quicker. So when I'm starting a new part, what I'll do is I'll load it into the jig like so, and I'll get it flush up to this end here. And flush against this post here, make sure everything stays. When I load my puck, load it about so. We use another one of these pucks for a 3/16 gap from the edge of the tube. And that is how we line that up. Clamp it down here and we're ready to go. Clamp your ground switch. Make sure our wire feed is where we would like it to be. Line it up to make sure that our laser scanner is evenly distributed between the two parts and on our seam. Pull the trigger and it does the work for you. This is so much easier. With MIG welding, to keep it in a straight line, you have to manipulate the gun a little bit, keep your beads nice and even, as to where this, somehow it just knows to keep that straight line without having any manipulation to the tool or anything. It's just so intuitive. Now that we have the first side done, just go back at it. What's really nice about this machine is the consistency in which it works. You get the same result every time. Production speeds increased with just this alone in certain areas of our production parts. It's just cut time in half for those. We have base guidelines to kind of go on when we first started using it. And just through a series of testing, we found out what works best with the material that we're welding up and what we're working with, and got it pretty dialed in for each different part that we weld. The welder has different settings, so we never have to forget anything. We could save it within the presets for the machine. It's really nice.
Alright, so now that you've been shown laser welding by Pat, I wanted to show the other features that this laser welder holds here. It's really nice for educational purposes because not only can you weld, but you can clean and you can cut with this. And here I'm going to demonstrate the cleaning process here. So here we have a very corroded piece of metal. A lot of obvious rust and damage to this metal. And what this is going to do, this is kind of going to act as, I like to call it a pressure washer for rust, kind of. So I'm going to target this area here, and you'll see how easy it is. Remove that rust. Pretty cool if you ask me.